What's up? I'm JNix13. Welcome back to JNix13 Sports. And today we are going to go over the first official regular season game of the year for the NFL. All the top plays, how I feel, and everything that happened. Let's get to it. All right.
In that zone, you've got to return it. Here we go with the return. And it's Carson Steele.
All right, so with this game, my main thoughts was same conference championship, AFC conference championship, all over again. Seems as though every time the Ravens go up against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes just turns into Patrick Mahomes and doing some GOAT shit every single time. And this game wasn't even necessarily Patrick Mahomes doing GOAT shit. It was Lamar Jackson and the Ravens not taking advantage of opportunities. This game started off with, I believe, 4 flags in a row for illegal formation because I guess the O-line wasn't lined up correctly. The head of every O-lineman has to be lined up with the body of the center before you start to play, and I guess that's the new rules, and they're being extremely strict on it this year. So that's extremely frustrating to me. 4 of those calls in a row is insane. Like, 4 of them in a row, and they have to give you a warning on the first time you do it. So doing it 5 times in a row, lack of discipline on the Ravens. At the same time, being that harsh on the first game of the year is insane to me. I get you trying to set the standard, but it seemed as though Kansas City had the referees in their pocket the whole game. Like, I just didn't understand, like, what was going on. It got to a point where Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator of the Chiefs, called a timeout, and he's not even allowed to. He literally ran to the ref, called a timeout, and the ref didn't really recognize at the time. He just knew somebody called timeout, so he called it, whatever. There was only a head coach can call timeout for an NFL team. No other person. So I was like, okay, they must go get a penalty or something. No, absolutely nothing was done about it. That was the first thing that ticked me. Well, that was the second thing that ticked me off. The first thing was the multiple misses back to back. Third thing I want to touch on, Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews was not playing as he usually does. I'm going to play this in the background. But Mark Andrews is nothing near what he usually is during the NFL regular season. I believe he had 2 catches for 12 yards or something like that. Just a terrible outing for him. Isaiah Likely looks like he started last night, and he looks like the number 1 guy when it comes to tight end. Made play after play after play. Even on the ending drive, Isaiah Likely was the go-to target on, I believe, 3 outs in a row. 3 out routes just to keep stopping the clock, getting yardage or whatever. Pacheco did a great job mentally and physically on the field. Couple plays where he wasn't technically down because he was rolling on the defender, and nobody else really called it except him, so it led to a lot of great plays for him. Rashee Rice had a standout performance to me. A lot of balls caught, really proving he's a number 1 wide receiver for them besides Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce didn't really have a Travis Kelce game. You could tell he's getting older, so they're trying to warm him up to the season. Xavier Worthy as well. He got Jordan Love cleats on. Xavier Worthy as well, having 2 touchdowns in his first career game ever. Just shows you how well Andy Reid can scheme someone with that speed. We've seen it with Tyreek Hill already. Now we're seeing it with Xavier Worthy having a big first game, 2 TDs. Lamar Jackson, a lot of plays where I thought he could have done way better. Like this play right here, fumbling the ball. I ain't gonna blame that one on Lamar. That's the O-line. The O-line is new on the left side, I believe, the tackle and the guard. So, and with that, you also have a new running back in Derrick Henry, and everybody trying to get in as one. Left side of that line did absolutely terrible. Wasn't a good look for real. Defense held up very, very well for going up against one of the top, if not the top offense in the league. Not really much. Got a touchdown in the first. I believe he has 5 carries in the first quarter, and then only 3, 4 after that. I believe. I think he ended with 8 carries for the night, which was insane. I may be wrong. I think it's 8 carries. Hold on, I could look real quick. Don't even worry about it. Oh no. Oh, 13 carries. He had 8 carries in the first quarter or first half, and on 8 carries in the first quarter, and then only 5 for the rest of the game. So, they threw it around a lot. This way, they threw. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens threw the ball around a lot. Going for 41 pass attempts, only completing 26, 1 touchdown. No interceptions is a plus, but you want to see more production. 273 yards. You need to see more points on the board. Only having 20 points on the board when you're throwing it 41 times is kind of nuts to me. That's how you know they were in a rush, because the Chiefs had the ball a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. It took up a lot of time. Just a great first game. Game ended on a out of bounds catch in the end zone by Isaiah Likely. I really wish it was a catch, honestly. Isaiah Likely had a great game all the way up until that point. The play before him making that catch, he literally got injured and was sidelined during that. It was him going for a ball, a touchdown catch to end the game. And he didn't catch it. It was too high. Let's see if I can get that clip up. Didn't catch it. It was too high. Got hit. Then got hurt, whatnot. And from there, he was out for a play. Came back in, and I called it to my wife sitting there watching the game. I was like, Isaiah Likely touchdown. Isaiah Likely gets the ball thrown to him, catches it in the back of the end zone, 2 defenders on him, and somehow touches the line in the back. I believe this is the play right here. That one exactly. Toe hits the line. A heartbreaker. 0 time on the clock. And then you could literally hit him saying, go for 2, go for 2, go for 2, go for 2. I'm sorry. I forgot to remove the ads. But you could literally hit him saying, go for 2, go for 2, go for 2. As soon as he caught the ball. Let's see if we can hear it.
Zone, right way, 2 feet down. Yes, touchdown. What a play.
Yeah, well, I was watching it live, and as soon as that happened, you can hear them screaming, go for 2, 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 and whatnot.
Are you crying?
So
No.
the Ravens was really gonna put it all on the line. Either they win or lose, we gonna win it or lose it right here. I really like that type of attitude. Despite starting the season off on the 0-0, I still think the Ravens will be an amazing team this year. This might be one of the very few losses they take, just because they still need to get that chemistry down pat. And it's going to be an amazing year to me for the Ravens. I love what I saw, but there's still things to improve on for sure. And for the Chiefs as well, with that they still don't have Hollywood Brown out there playing. And opening up the offense more for Xavier Worthy and getting Travis Kelce involved, they're definitely going to be the top team when it comes to offense once again. So, yeah, great first game. Amazing. I say player of the game is Isaiah Likely, 100%. Isaiah Likely, even though in a loss, he really stepped up and was like, if you need somebody, throw it to me for Lamar Jackson. And that's exactly what happened. Just ended up coming up short in that one moment, foot on the line. Loser of the game has to be Mark Andrews. Has to be Mark Andrews. You don't go out there. I think he had 2 receptions for 12 yards. You don't go out there and just, the type of player you are, I understand warming up, coming off an injury and all of that, but you in a game where you need to win like that, you have to go out there and put it all on the line. I don't care if you get injured, re-injure it again. Putting it all on the line for your team is what this game comes with. So, yeah, that's first game of the NFL. Amazing game, amazing game, amazing game. Wanted to get a quick recap in before tonight. I'm watching the Eagles versus the Packers. I'm going to have this video probably up by Saturday morning. Y'all are probably, me speaking to you, it'll probably be Saturday afternoon by then. Thank you guys for everything again. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. See you later, gang.